welcome to another episode of Extreme Annihilation Wrestling presents Brews and Bruises. I am your host, Marty Speedman,
and here I am.
Here we go again, being cut off.
The people's voice, the people's choice, your old pal, Cadwallader Strike.
You know what? I haven't even been able to get a word in edgewise with this guy over here. It's unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we are, back for another episode.
We are back for another episode, which is wild, but I will say we are back with one extra little tote on hand here. If you
I noticed that.
That's
you
right.
have another little trinket over
We
there.
have, ladies and gentlemen, behold the brand new Extreme Annihilation Wrestling's Tag Team Championship. Now, Cadwallader Strike, you want to hold this sucker, see how big it is?
Let's see how heavy this is.
I mean, it's the closest you'll ever come to it, but come on, let's see it, buddy.
This reminds me, it's almost as heavy as the rock I bought for Tina San Antonio.
Oh my goodness, you're ridiculous. Tina San Antonio wouldn't touch you, and we all know that, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, get out of here. Now, I will say there has been a lot that has gone on since the last episode, ladies and gentlemen. We do have the brand new EAW Tag Team Championship. And you know what? The news broke earlier today, and we already have teams that are vying to get a spot to earn this title, ladies and gentlemen.
We do. As a matter of fact, my ex-wife and her best friend Lily are actually trying to get into the tournament to win this.
You're ridiculous right now. Let me blame. We had some actual...
They are some bad bitches, let me tell you.
You're crazy. This man is crazy.
You can't prove that, Speedman.
I have the paperwork. Ladies and gentlemen, we had teams like the Shillelagh Hitmen. Shillelagh Hitmen are a brand new team that's actually coming out of Long Island, New York. They're Irish hooligans.
So they're typical Long Island.
Oh my goodness. We have Satata Fiore and we have Jack Morrissey. I mean, this man is his reputation has surpassed what he has done. He has not been in wrestling for a very long time.
I guess so, because I haven't heard of his reputation.
Well, I can tell you right now.
What's his name? Zach Morris?
His name is Jack Morrissey. And let me tell you right now, if you haven't heard about him, you haven't been looking, because the wave of people that he had been leaving in his coattails, ladies and gentlemen, he had just been demolishing everyone he comes into contact with.
That must have been as small as the wave at the baby pool at Splish
Oh my
Splash.
goodness. Well, I can tell you right now, they had something to go and say. They saw this title and they were like, you know what?
Looks like a free lunch.
They wanted to get a part of it, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I'm sure they did.
Wanted to go and show what they got, and that's what we're about here at Extreme Annihilation Wrestling. If you're willing to put it on the line and put your mouth to the test, we'll see what you guys can bring. You understand?
Bringing my mouth always to the test, and all I got to show for it is Speedman.
Oh my goodness. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen.
What did you say?
They do a lot of crazy things.
They do a lot of crazy things.
I will say they're a team to watch, the Shillelagh Hitmen.
The Shillelagh Hitmen. Now let's talk about them for a second, because not for nothing, if you go to any bar here on Long Island on a Saturday night, you'll find a boatload of Shillelagh Hitmen. Shanty Irish, Long Island tough guys with a couple of shots of fireball in them, just looking for a fight.
Well, I can tell you
Are these like them or no?
These guys bring that to another level. These are all traditional hardcore wrestlers that are on the scene today to make a point that, you know what, hardcore still lives here on Long Island, and they're here to prove it, ladies and gentlemen.
If it lives on Long Island, it lives in an undisclosed location.
It's going to start living at the Extreme Annihilation Wrestling Arena, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, I'm down for it.
Now, I will say that they're not the only team that have been sinking their teeth in, so to say, on the tag team titles.
Who's next, Sonny and Cher?
Well, we also have the team known as the Shook Crew, Bobby Orlando.
Oh,
and
don't
Ryan
start with the
Donovan.
Shook Crew again,
They are
Speedman.
two of the hottest indie wrestlers on the scene, and they won their shot at the Extreme Annihilation Wrestling Tag titles.
Let me tell you something about the Shook Crew, okay? They're about as hot as a glacier in Alaska. Okay, weren't they the fools that showed up with all that sanitizer at our last event?
Well, I can't agree with you more on that one. I mean, that was a little bit ridiculous right there, and Bobby the Goat. But you got to realize Bobby Jr. was there in their corner, and they actually
They play
won.
with goats and Bobby Jr.
Listen,
and all that other
They are
nonsense.
undefeated in EAW. That's a fact.
They won one match, Speed.
Listen, the record doesn't lie. If you want to talk about being undefeated, as of right now, the Shook Crew is undefeated. And who did they beat? Another team that's vying for the tag team titles, hailing from the Spit the Truth Army, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God, don't start with
We
that.
got good old Superman himself, the Man of Steel, Mike Verna, along with Ryan Clancy. They're coming for these titles, and you know what? According to Timothy Herbert, good old the awesome one, Timbo Slice, has said he is building an army to take every title in Extreme Annihilation Wrestling.
Well, we'll hold our breath waiting for that, won't we, Speedman?
We'll have to see. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Timothy Herbert from Spit the Truth Army has declared that he is
Spit's
actually
not to interrupt you, but Spit the Truth is now an army.
correct. He is building himself an army, so to say, of revolutionaries that are going after every title that's on this table, ladies and gentlemen. According to him, he is having someone that's going to be going after the Extreme Women's Championship. He has a team going after the Tag Team Championship. And he's going to be having someone vying for the World Heavyweight Championship. Now, this man has been keeping everything under wraps. So I don't know exactly what Tim has in store, but I can tell you one thing. It's going to be big.
And coming from Tim Herbert, everything from him is big,
Oh my
including his backside.
Well, I can tell you one thing. He does have a big personality, and the man is going to bring that big personality to Extreme Annihilation Wrestling, and he is bringing it along with his army. He's saying everybody better stay tuned to what he has in store.
Oh, we'll stay tuned with bated breath.
Oh my goodness.
This is almost like the time Geraldo was gonna crack open Al Capone's vault.
It's insane.
Big
ladies and-
anticipation,
Oh my- You know,
zero finish.
can I, you're down on everything. Is that you're down?
No, I'm not down on everything.
Listen,
I
ladies
like
and
you.
gentlemen. Well, everybody likes Marty Speedman. Come on.
Not everybody.
Let's play something here, ladies and gentlemen. We do have a lot of tag teams that are vying for this title.
We have a lot of tag teams.
It's absolutely beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful.
Well, apparently we found something that he's high on. He loved the belt, which is great. Fantastic.
To be on this show, I need to be high on something.
Oh my goodness. You want to get high on something, try out this next match. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be having a match for you to go check it out. It's going to be two of the people that should be in Timbo Slice Spit the Truth Army. The man Mike Verna and Ryan Clancy taking on your favorite, the Shook Crew. Let's see what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen.
Please help me welcome a special guest ring announcer. He's a guest sponsor of tonight's event, and he's the owner of Spit the Truth Clothing. Please give it up for Tim Herbert.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, for the next matchup coming up, we're going to be joined by a special guest ring announcer, the person that is partly sponsoring the Extreme Annihilation Wrestling Survive the Night event, the CEO of Long Island-based clothing company Spit the Truth. Let's give it up for Tim Herbert, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on now here? Oh, you know who's coming out. That's the Shook Crew, ladies and gentlemen. The Shook Crew, Bryce Donovan and Bobby Orlando, joined by Bobby Jr. That's ridiculous.
Former Creative Pro Tag Champs. The Shook Crew. I like them already. Frankie looks shook.
I can't believe, why are they even showing up here in surgical masks and I don't even know what they're doing. Oh, here they go. They're talking about all sorts of craziness.
And you're not wearing your proper face mask.
Wow, look at the audacity on the Shook group coming out here saying to Mr. Herbert, who do you think you are? He sponsored this event.
I think Herbert has the audacity. I mean, here we are in the midst of the COVID pandemic. I mean, where's his mask?
I need you to Bobby face mask, Bobby face mask, Bobby face mask. I need you to put on this face mask and clean your. Put on that face mask and clean your hands.
I mean, how are you going to be able to wrestle if you want to keep a 6-foot distance? You're using hand sanitizer. You have masks on you. I mean, the goat, Billy Jr. has a mask on his face.
Truly, it's Bobby Jr.
Exactly.
That shows how much I truly care about an inflatable goat.
Well, he's not inflatable. He's a stuffed animal, but that's beyond the question. Oh, my goodness. Tim just introduced a team. Who's it going to be? It looks like it's going to be... We know who's going to be that is, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be Mike Verna. Oh, my goodness, Mike Verna. Who's he going to be coming out with here? Let's see what's going to happen. It looks like Mike Verna and Ryan Clancy. Oh, my goodness. Cadwell, what do you think of these guys?
I haven't seen two worse specimens in all my life.
That's ridiculous right there. This is insane.
Well, from what I hear, this group right here is the future of the independent wrestling. And they came all the way from New Jersey in order to wrestle in tonight's match.
That is true.
Well, if that's the future, I think the future looks abysmal.
That's insane right there. Let me explain something. She is correct by saying Ryan Clancy. He is a New Jersey import here. We're going to go and see how he does in the EAW ring for the first time. I'm going with Clancy and Verna.
I agree with you. I say that they are a titan of technical wrestling. There's going to be a lot of technical things going on tonight, and I think that they will have the upper hand.
A titan of technical ability. I'm going to have to go see if that's going to reign true tonight. What do you think, Cadwell was right?
Well, as everybody knows, nobody is safer than I am, and I have to go with the ones that took everybody's safety to heart. I'm going with the Shook crew.
My goodness, we're going to have to go see what's going to happen. As of right now, they're starting off very apprehensive. Clancy's not rushing in, and Donovan is keeping it. He's running away from him. That's ridiculous.
He's pacing himself.
That is insane right there. He's literally putting hand sanitizer on his hands right now. This is ridiculous.
It's a waste of time. Let's just get to the match here.
I agree with you. I think this is ultimately going to bite them in the behind. What do you think, Cadwell?
Oh, no. We need hand sanitizer. We need to stay safe.
In the middle of a match? That's ridiculous.
Especially in the middle of a match. Look at this. This is absolutely ridiculous. He has his hands all over him in the middle of a pandemic.
Well, I think Clancy's really taking... Clancy's wiping off his sweat and wiping it onto Bryce Donovan. That's crazy right there. Bryce Donovan freaking out.
That is not crazy. That is psychological warfare is what I think.
Wow.
I think that's cross-contamination.
Oh, Ryan Clancy with a drop kick on Bobby Jr. Bobby Jr. looking for a sanitizer. He's in the wrong corner, and in comes Mike Verna.
Oh, Verna, I'm telling you, he's good at the start, okay? He's good for a sprint, but this is not a sprint, this is a marathon. He'll tire out quick, believe you me.
I don't know about that. I think they have enough stamina to last the whole entire match.
Wow, well, those are some big words. We're going to have to... Bobby Orlando is daring Mike Verna to do a test of strength. I don't think that's very smart on Bobby Orlando's part.
Well, of course it's smart. Nobody's stronger than Bobby Orlando. I mean, who is this, Captain America over here? Look at him. He's ridiculous. Bobby Orlando's got this hands down, and that was a cheap shot.
Oh my goodness! Mike Verna off the ropes, taking it to Bobby Orlando, just smashed him right down there.
It looks like that took no effort whatsoever on his part.
Well, he is known as the Man of Steel, Mike Verna. You don't want to run into a Man of Steel, am I right, Catwalder Triton?
Well, she said it takes no effort, and as we know, he is the king of no effort.
Oh my goodness, you're ridiculous. You know that. Oh, Mike Verna taking it to Bobby Orlando. Oh, the test of strength. Flipping him over. Mike Verna, a titan of technician with the wrist lock right there, taking it to Bobby Orlando. Bobby Orlando and Strickland are going to have to do something. You want to get back into this matchup. Off the ropes. Mike Verna to the tilt-a-whirl on Bobby Orlando.
That was beautiful. That was that technical ability I was talking about earlier.
Wow, that's unbelievable.
Technical ability. That looked like a tilt-a-whirl from a redneck carnival.
Oh my goodness. Well, what do you think about this right here? Mike Verna going up for the suplex. Off the rope, smashed him down. 1, 2, only a 2 count.
I told you, these refs, they're totally biased.
They're totally biased. That's right. All of the EAW refs are of the top quality, the upper epsilon, so to say, over the ropes. Float over there on Bobby Orlando.
Yeah, you say top quality, I say stop and shop quality.
Oh my goodness, that's ridiculous.
Now Ryan Clancy is getting his turn to show us what he's capable of doing.
That's right, he's showcasing his talent for tonight on Bryce Donovan. He just ripped off Bryce Donovan's mask. That's insane right there.
Totally unsafe.
Taking it too far. He's having a temper tantrum in the middle of the ring.
Oh my goodness.
He's not having a temper tantrum. He's panicking over the virus.
He's getting in on it. Look, they're going to take the mask off the goat now. He's just rubbing it in their faces.
Bobby Orlando's mask on.
And poor Bobby Jr., they have to attack him too. He's defenseless.
That's ridiculous right there.
Where did Mr. Herbert go in all this?
Well, I believe Tim Herbert's on the outside cheering him on.
Yes, Tim Herbert, he has their back. Unfortunately, he has their way back.
Oh my goodness. Bobby Orlando taking it to Ryan Clancy in the corner, putting the boots to him. He's beating him down right now. I don't know. Doesn't look too good for Verna and Clancy. Here come Bryce Donovan in.
Bryce Donovan, I'm telling you, he's going to be the key to this match. They needed to get him in.
I think so. I mean, he just flipped over Ryan Clancy. I got him in a sleeper. This is going to be insane right here. He might be able to choke him out right now. He might be able to take it. Oh, here comes Ryan Clancy.
I know he's coming back. I love how
Ryan Clancy's hulking up. In the crowd.
absolutely. Come back.
This is insane right now. Verna on the outside. Clancy just went for the spin around. Donovan 1, 2.
2 count again.
He tried helping out his partner there on that count.
See what's gonna happen now. Bryce Donovan throws Clancy into the corner. Tags in Bobby Orlando. Bobby Orlando.
I'm telling you, Orlando's the one that's really carrying this match. What a workhorse.
Scoop slam by Bobby Orlando. He's gonna go for the pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count.
Seems to be a lot of 2 counts in this match tonight. Both teams really want this win.
Bobby Orlando throwing Clancy into the corner. He's going for the pin. 1, 2. Ryan Clancy kicks out. Only a 2 count. Mike Verna stretching for the tag. Will Clancy be able to do it? No. Bobby Orlando taking him back to his corner.
That That's the key. They gotta keep him in the corner. Double team him. In the words of the great Bobby Heenan, win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat.
Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? Hopefully here in EAW we have teams that will hold us up to higher regard, but as far as the Shook Crew, that doesn't look so. I mean, he just poked him in the eyes. That's ridiculous. He's not even letting him back in the ring.
He didn't poke him in the eyes. He slipped.
Oh my goodness. Clancy coming back. Flip over. 1, 2.
Come on.
Kick out.
Back and forth, back and forth. This is like a really good tennis match.
Well, this isn't tennis, ladies and gentlemen. This is hardcore wrestling, extreme annihilation wrestling at its finest.
The way that Clancy is, it doesn't even look like tennis or wrestling. It looks more like badminton.
Oh my goodness. Clancy suplex on Bryce Donovan. Bryce Donovan, he's struggling now. Clancy's all mixed up though. Clancy got to get the tag in. He has to tag into Mike Verna.
Oh, there he goes from the outside. Looks like that tag's not gonna happen.
Bobby Orlando. Oh, Tim Herbert. Tim Herbert pushing. Bobby Orlando. They're going to squabble right there.
I'm just so curious what the two of them are saying to each other. I wish we were able to hear it.
I think he just gave him the finger.
Does Herbert even have a pro wrestling license? What's he doing out here? Shouldn't he be hawking t-shirts at the merchandise stand?
That's insane right there. That man has every right to be out here, and he putting him in his place. Mike Verna knocking down Bobby Orlando. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm telling you, there's something brewing over here that's not quite right. I'll tell you, they have Herbert in their corner. Who does Donovan and Orlando have in their corner, besides Bobby Jr., who already got assaulted?
Well, I don't know. Have you seen Bobby Jr. on Twitter lately? He's been doing a lot of extreme events. Oh, but wait, on that note, Mike Verna has Bobby Orlando up.
Not quite.
Oh my goodness, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Sorry, Verna. Always a bridesmaid, never a bride.
And now he is Ryan Clancy and Bobby Orlando. Wait for it. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness.
I was not expecting that at all.
Can you believe it? The Shook Crew takes and they celebrate with hand signs.
That is ridiculous. You know what? That's just too much. They took it too far.
That's insane right there. Mike Verna, I don't think he knows what happened.
I think they should be revered.
That's insane, right? And he's touching the championship belt. Is he out of his mind?
Well, he's ambitious. He's not out of his mind. He's ambitious.
That is ridiculous.
Said it tonight. They don't have a chance.
That right there is disrespectful. Verna and Clancy, I think they were robbed. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. That was one hell of a matchup. I mean...
Well, I felt like I was in hell.
Oh, my God.
Watching that.
You had the Shook Crew, like you were saying, they showed up ready for COVID at least. And you know
They
what?
were definitely shook.
I will say one thing, though. They pulled out, and that is why they are undefeated, because they are unorthodox. I mean, you have
One match, folks,
that
undefeated.
you cannot anticipate what is going to happen next. You got to.
Oh, I could anticipate it. I knew what was happening next. A nap.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Shook Crew, they are vying for the title. We're going to have to see. But moving on to other discussions, we do have more people that are actually coming out of the woodwork for...
We do have a lot.
For this belt right here, the Heavyweight Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a message from someone right now that is honestly going to be tough to beat.
One of my personal favorites, Callux the Masturbator.
No, that is absolutely masturbate. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy's out of his mind.
That's what his name is.
Behold, a man known as Callux the Castigator.
Castigator. Oh, my fault.
In this time of isolation, Callux can find no bodies to beat and slam. So I've taken this time to grow stronger against the forces of nature. 19 hours spent jumping trees, suplexing bridges. I am the strongest Callux has ever been, and you know I'm the biggest. EAW, you better prepare yourself for the largest catastrophe on this planet, Big Callux. And I'm coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, Callux the Castigator. I mean, this man, he has been leaving promos for us. He has been hinting that he's coming to EAW.
He is hungry for the title.
I mean, the man has said he is not going to let anyone stand in his way for the championship. You know, the pool of talent coming for this title is just expanding. Every day we have more people coming out of the woodwork saying they want to be in EAW. They want a shot at the title.
This is the spot to be. This is where I am.
Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. There's something about this title. It's almost like Gollum from Lord of the Rings. You know, my precious right here. It's literally drawing people to it. They can't keep their hands
I think
off
it's
of it.
more me being here. I bring the talent
Oh,
in.
my goodness.
I'm telling you, it's not the belt, Speedman. Everybody wants to be in Cadwallader's circle.
Well, I don't know if Callux the Castigator is going to want to be, especially if they call him the you know what I'm saying?
Listen,
But
that was your cue card person.
I will tell you right now, take a look at Callux the Castigator in this unbelievable matchup and see what he's going to be bringing to the table to take home this title, ladies and gentlemen.
Alex, you are the man.
Callux the Castigator. Yeah. Check out a match, ladies and gentlemen.
Cold.
on, you up!
Just two.
You got scared with the wall. Really quick. Come on, Cal, get up! Get up! 1, 2! Come on, Cal! Just two. Come on, Yuda. Finish it, Cal. I'm asking you to Come on, Cal, come on! Do it for science! Attack it!
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
What a match that was!
That was not one of those matches that you can just sit back and relax. That was one of them where you're literally sitting on the edge of your seat, be like, what is this man going to do next? Because that was unbelievable.
Callux is a madman. I gotta give it to him.
And if that guy is going for the title, who is going to stand in his way? I mean,
There's a couple people I could think
I don't
of.
see anybody. It's crazy right
Such
now.
as one of my favorites,
Here we go again.
Casanova! Valentine!
You continuously sing this man's praise.
I have a very special match.
It's unbelievable.
Next week, I actually have a very special match
What
for
is
you
it?
and our viewers
What
at
is
home.
it?
It is
I'm dying to know.
an election night death match.
Election night.
Never been done. And it is his time to shine.
I have heard about that match, and there was a lot of controversy that
There was a lot of
around that
controversy.
match.
There was.
That is something that you guys are not going to want to miss next week, ladies and gentlemen.
Takes hardcore to another level.
It's unbelievable. But speaking about things you don't want to miss, let me tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, we filmed some things for Montauk Mayhem.
Oh my God.
goodness.
Don't go into Montauk, mate.
Honestly,
I
have to-
honestly don't think we're welcome back again.
I really don't think we are going to be welcome back.
I know one person who's not welcome back.
Craziness, ladies and gentlemen.
Ring Bell Guy G will
Ring
definitely
Bell-
not be welcome back.
Ring Bell G. Unfortunately, I don't know. It was craziness, ladies and gentlemen. There was, anarchy going all over Montauk. There were people that were fighting on Camp Hero. I mean, there was a craziness happening all around us. It was intense. It was insane.
Insanity!
We can't. I'm not. It's just.
I think it actually trumped Cabin Chaos.
I am not going to lie to you. I am going to be scarred for a long time after Montauk Mayhem.
I was
Honestly.
loving it. I thrive in chaos.
And ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to want to miss that because
Oh, no, you're not.
it was craziness. You got to check it out, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be on DVD along with Cabin Chaos.
Yes,
And
double
2D.
DVD.
And you know what? On that note, don't forget also to pick up, check out the EAWWrestling.com. And while you're there, pick up a copy of EAW Survive the Night, presented by NYWC.
And also pick up a copy of my new book coming out called I Survived Speedman.
Oh my goodness.
I'll autograph it for you.
On sale, never. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Well, you know
You
what?
know I can rival Stephen King.
You know what I can tell you?
Because it's a horror show working with you.
You clearly just continuously yap it up, but I will tell you right now, hopefully Timbo Slice will be back with us one day. I don't know if he's going to be my co-host anymore. I mean, this guy right here, he refuses to give up the seat. It's unbelievable.
I won't.
He literally camps out here. It's unbelievable.
Every night.
Oh my goodness, it's insane. Well, I will say this, Mr. Cadwallader Stripe, it has always been somewhat of a pleasure, more of a hindrance, but we had some fun. Am I correct?
Oh, we always do, Speedman.
You know it, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time for some brews.
And bruises.
All right, let's have a good night.